Understanding your words and your health. Now, for this, I'm going to give you the example of myself and my own conditions and, where I'm at. And with that, you'll be able to translate it into your own situations and go from there. So, all of the wise sages and self-help gurus, whatever you want to call them, they've all, stated, and it is very true, that if you have health conditions, or like in my case right now, I not only have some health conditions going on, high blood pressure and high cholesterol and tumors in my foot, and the memory issues from medications that I've been on, like Lyrica and Chantix and statins and everything. It's just wiped me out. Words and emotion, and understanding how it can help you or hinder you with your health. So, my ear itches. I'm sorry. When it comes to your health, understand that what you say and have to explain to people, like for example, with me, I've got tumors in my foot. And listen closely, because I'm explaining this and I'm about to change everything, okay? And I'm telling you how to go about doing that for yourself as well. Because you can ultimately make moles and freckles and everything else kind of disappear, let alone tumors, and affect your internal organs and your high blood pressure and your cholesterol and so on, just with this. I have had to go through the last 4 years with these health issues and with my foot and everything. And you have to explain to people why you're walking with a cane or why you're taking medications. That in itself is pulling all of that forward into your now and into your present and into your future. So I'm only really going to explain this a few more times, and putting it in a video so everyone else that doesn't really know can know. And then I'm going to tell you at the end what I'm going to start doing. And we'll go from there. So you have to explain to people, like with me, why I'm walking with a cane. Like, I haven't been here in 11 years, and they've understood through talking to them on the phone or online or whatever what's going on, but until they actually see you, you have to explain it all over again. So you can't really help in that situation. You're only kind of hindering in that situation, because you keep dwelling, you keep focusing, you keep having to explain what is wrong, and what you focus on is what you get. Okay? So by my having to explain over and over, why I'm walking with a cane, it's not just for, funsies. And I would say something else, but I don't want to swear. Poops and giggles. When you have to explain to people why you're walking with a cane, you have to explain why. You can't tell them, well, understand that I'm going to tell it to you a little different, because it just takes so much longer to explain. So you can heal yourself and your body with words that you're using, let alone everything else, right? Now, I've had to tell people in the last few months, even more so, why I'm walking with a cane and why I'm taking, prescriptions. That only, like I said, pulls it into the now and propels it into my future. I'm about to go home hour-wise in 9 days, and I'm gonna have to go through a brief moment of explaining where I'm at with my, my state, and from there, I am going to stop doing that because you can heal yourself with the power of your words and everything else that goes along with it, your emotions and your thoughts and so on. But when you have people around you that are like, so what's up with your cane, dude? You can't really say to them, well, I once had an issue of tumors and I had to use a cane, and now I'm just moving forward in my life and it's no longer an issue. And, because at the same time, you're still walking with a cane. So it's easier and less time consuming to explain. Well, for me, I was skateboarding and I kicked off with my left foot and it tore my plantar fascia, which is the cord that goes down the length of your foot and down into your toes. And then, after that, I lifted up my foot and I went to turn. So pretend like this part is the ball of my foot and these are my toes, right? I had lifted up onto the ball and I turned my foot. And that actually tore it more. How? I don't know. Now I've got tumors in my foot that I'm about to have to go through and have cut out. That what they'll do, don't look it up, don't YouTube it, don't look up pictures if you've got a weak stomach or if you've just eaten. I mean, it's gross, dude. Like, I've only seen a little bit of the videos. I just can't watch them all. I just can't watch more. And it led me to telling my doctor, no, I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to know. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather not have this problem. Like I just know I don't want to deal with that. It's going to hurt. So that's what's going on with my foot. And yet here I am. I've just had to explain what's going on. Using the power of my words, I'm telling you what my current condition is, right? I'm not telling you as in that was in my past and why I'm still walking with a cane. So it's a little difficult. When I go back home, like I said, I'll have to explain to people what's still going on and have to talk to my doctor about it and everything. But I'm going to get to a point where I no longer speak of what is going on. I will refer to it while I still continue to walk with a cane for a little bit, or the medications that I'm on, or whatever, right? I will explain as oh, I'm so grateful that's no longer an issue, and, I am much healthier now, my foot's better now, you see what I mean? Like, you can say it differently. You can explain to people, which you shouldn't, of what happened, because you're just propelling it forward and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to get to where I'm no longer speaking of the issue. I'll let somebody else take you off in a corner and tell you about it so I don't even hear it, because I don't want to hear it. All I want to do is focus on the fact that I am well. My foot is healed. I am whole. I am perfect the way that God has created me, versus like I'm sick, my foot's messed up, and like, do you see how one's negative and the other's positive? By not focusing upon that, focusing on the fact that I am well, my foot's better, and then you can't even say I used to have an issue because that still kind of pulls it forward. Now, one of the people that have had success in this in my own lifetime that I know of is, Wayne Dyer's daughter, and making her like freckles or mole or whatever it was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but she kept wishing and, saying how every day it was getting smaller and smaller and smaller and it was going away and it was going away. And I've tried this with my skin disorder, especially on my fingers. Because I could scratch, whoa, get my finger in the picture. I could scratch the top of my pointer finger right there and takes flesh off down to the bone. It's like that on my hands and my feet, and it's been going up my arms and everything. So that's how it is. But I kept using all my butter that I make, and it's like a butter blend, oil blend, that I make, and I just sat there and I tested it out with Jesse. How this is getting better. Like, oh my God, like I can't believe how much better it is. And every day it just seems to be getting better and better. And like, I can't believe it. And how, like, eventually I'm going to get to wear a ring on my, left pointer finger again. And I was able to do that. And I'm still to this day able to do it. Now, with my finger alone, to help, with the itch that I would have down to my bone, I would take tweezers and pull out the hairs because it itched the itched. You know what I mean? And so I just kept saying how, like, this is getting better. My skin, like, is no longer cracking and bleeding. Even with all the oils and butters that I'm using, like, it's just getting better and better and better. And like, I can't believe how much better it feels. And like, it's just going away. And more as I started to do that, and then speaking of it less at the same time, I have gotten to myself where I'm able to put a ring on and it doesn't end up smelling like I've had a cast on for a year with just having a ring on for a little bit, because it would really do that. And I'm going to be doing that with my foot, not just with the high blood pressure and high cholesterol and trying to get my heart back into shape. And I say it like that because it's a muscle. And I, had a heart attack, and see, all of that's pulling it forward. That's not what I want to do. I want to have all of those in my past. So I want to say how, like, I am just getting healthier and healthier, and my heart is just, I can't believe how, like, but you don't want to say you can't believe. You want to watch the words that you're using. You want to say stuff like, I am so grateful that, I'm eating healthier and I'm getting more exercise and my whole body's getting stronger and my heart is getting stronger. You see what I mean? You're not saying anything negative. You're not propelling negativity forward into your future. You're saying things that you're well and you're getting stronger and your heart's getting stronger and you're becoming more, like the vitality within you is just, immense. And you don't want to say things like as compared to, like 2 years ago, because then that's pulling it forward into your future. Now, it might sound really stupid, but ask Wayne's daughter. You can read a book about it. She wrote a book about it. And that's just her. I mean, it really works, But like I've said, it's made it a little difficult because now that I'm here and I haven't been here in over a decade, um, like I've had to explain to people while I'm in front of them versus telling them about the, issue when it happened. I've had to, again, okay, why are you again like walking with a cane and why are you on these medications and everything? And so you're kind of propelling it into your present and into your future versus using positive words only, which propels it into your past. I am getting so much healthier. My foot, I'm able to walk again. Mind the words that I'm using. I'm able to walk better on my foot. Like, every day I notice, and this is a lie. You can start out with a lie. Just keep listening. Because there's no negativity if you think for a moment of how you're saying it. So you have to let people know what you're doing and why you're doing this and why you're not saying what is going on. You know, you're telling people, which is starting out as a lie. And it's okay to lie to your brain because you keep telling your brain, you use proper words, use the power of I am, and you're able to do this. So you're saying things like, and again, listen to my words. And while it's starting out as a lie, that's okay. Because my brain will not know the difference. Our brains are a resilient, beautiful piece, right? But you're saying things like with my foot and with my heart health, right? I am getting healthier and healthier every single day. With eating healthy and getting exercise, I have noticed a huge difference in my health, and I notice how much stronger I'm getting and how much healthier I'm getting. I notice I am aware of how much stronger my heart has become. I am aware that my foot is just getting better and better. I am aware that I'm able to walk freely like I envision myself walking without a cane. I am aware that I am no longer in need of having a cane. I am aware that I am able to walk. And that's where it gets a little tricky. You've got to spend some time in how you say things and how you think for a minute, because you're going to want to write it down so that you know how to say it and what to say and use the power of I ams and everything. Because you don't want to accidentally slip some negativity in there and have it start all over again. You want to do it in a way that you actually are convincing your brain that you are well, your foot is healed, you're able to walk. You know what I mean? So I will have to go through a brief period over the next month or so, especially with my doctor and all of that, right? Of having her touch my tumors in my foot and deal with, testing my heart and everything else like they do, your blood pressure and so on, and cholesterol levels. I am also going to explain this to her and get her into telling me whether it's a lie or not to begin with. It doesn't matter. How much healthier I am getting. And you don't want to say I no longer need to be, because no is a negative word. So you really need to write down all positive. Don't put any negative in there. You don't want to say no. You don't want to use any negative words whatsoever. And you want to start with I am. So my doctor will, in turn, in the end, when she's, aware of what's going on with how I need to be saying things, right? My doctor will end up saying to me, I am looking at your charts here, and what I see is you're getting healthier and healthier every single time you come in here. I'm looking at your charts and everything, and I am amazed at how much better you are getting and how much more mobile you are. And I am seeing with my own two eyes that we can take you off medications. See, because I'm no longer saying I no longer need. I'm saying I'm seeing how we can take you off the medications now. I am seeing how your foot is just getting better and better every day. I mean, that's amazing. I am so blown away that your foot is just healed. Do you understand? Because I do up in here. I just need other people to get to the point where I can basically lie to them for a mad minute as well. Now, I believe in honesty. But when it comes to getting your brain on the right track, it does help to kind of lie a little bit using the power of I am and positive words only. Take out all the negative words. You don't even want to say the word negative. You know what I mean? Because that's a negative word. Go figure. So it really helps to write down everything that you're going on, what's wrong with you. Write it out in a positive manner. Present that to those around you and let them know this is what you're going to be doing. So by starting out with a lie, and they know it, they're okay with it, and they're going to help you lie to begin with. And watch how it manifests before you. And watch how that lie becomes your reality. You can do it with any subject. But when it comes to your health, most people don't realize that they don't need all the chemicals they pump themselves with. Your body, 24 hours a day, and more so when you're sleeping, whether you have to sleep in the day or night, doesn't matter, right? But your body heals itself. And you can help that along very easily, even if it's starting out as a lie. And if you can get more people around you in your own life to help you in that lie, you will have faster results and much greater success at watching that turn into your reality. Now, I am aware, and we're going to slip back for a moment, that with my foot, I'm going to have the plantar fascia removed. And I don't really know if that goes into the cords or into my toes, like if they take all of the cord out or if it's just from, bone to bone. Because it branches out into your toes. So I don't know if they have to remove what's in my toes. I don't even want to look. Because it's gross, dude. It is so gross, and it freaks me out, and I'm scared. And all I'm thinking is you're cutting my foot open to the bone. Whoa, dude, I'm going to need to be knocked out, and you're going to be slamming me full of drugs for, years just to help me deal with the pain, right? So I am going to start out once I am able to get past, talking to my doctor about where it's at and everything. I'm going to explain to her what I'm going to do. Because what I would like to do is make this tumor go away without having to have surgery. And I know it's possible. I just got to get there. And I just got to get my doctor to help lie to me. And if they understand what you're doing, so you got to explain it, which is setting yourself back a couple notches, but you really got to explain it. And if you want your doctor to help lie to you, explain it to your doctor. My doctor's a girl. And have her, or he, whatever, help in your lie. So she's going to, in the end, help with not telling you, oh, but this is still wrong and we just need to, because that's propelling you backwards. So if she's using proper words and everything, you will get to a point where your brain is convinced, with help from others, that this is what's happening to you. You're getting healthier and healthier, and your tumor's going away, and it's getting smaller and smaller, and look how amazing it is, and look how much more I'm able to walk. Now, if you want to know the truth, before I start with doing this a little more, right? There's points when I'm laying down, or there's moments where I'm meditating or whatever, because, I've been talking about meditation, and I was doing that today. And these tumors, they're non-cancerous, but they grow like cancer, okay? And it just throbs and throbs, and I'm, ooh, 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 and It's not fun for me. It's agonizing pain. I am in agony with my foot. But do you see what I just did too? At the same time, I propelled negative towards forward. That's not cool. So eventually here, I'm going to start lying. Publicly to everyone. Not just me and my doctor, dude. I'm going to start lying about it. Because I need to get this stuff to go away. Whoops. I need to get this to go away, dude. And I would rather not have to have surgery. I would rather not have to have the plantar fascia in my foot, which is the cord in your foot. I would rather not have to have that taken out. I'd rather have it all go away. And poof, I'm healthy all over again. If you need to go as far as taking medical classes to understand just how much your body can heal and how much you, with the power of your words and emotions and thoughts and everything, can help propel your health forward, as well as propelling your health backwards, it'll blow your mind. You're going to want to start lying to your brain all the time. Seriously. Seriously. So, within the next month or so, we'll get to where I start lying to you. Help me lie to my brain. Help me with, okay, just right now, you're just seeing my face. You can help me by lying to my brain. By telling me, like, wow, I'm looking at your face and all I can see is how much healthier you're getting. Like, it's amazing how, like, you don't even realize, how someone looks when they have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. And, like, I am so blown away at, like, how much healthier you seem to be getting just in the look of your face alone. Like, this is amazing. You see what I mean? That's feeding into my brain. I'll do the same for you if you need help. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get. I love you. So, I hope you're having a great night. Because right now, here on the East Coast, for a couple more days, it's just after midnight, dude. And I know, like, God keeps me awake at night, like, God likes to have alone time with me. And I've told you all before, too, like, there's times when I'm laying and God's, like, I'm laying on my side and God's just, like, screaming into my ears, man. Showing me things. And I've even posted before, like, I woke Jesse up a bunch of times where, like, God's telling me, and I'm, like, actually saying everything out loud. God wants me to laugh. So God's going to show me things and tell me things and he's going to make me laugh. And I just start busting out laughing so hard. I'm like bawling in tears, laughing so hard I can barely breathe. And he's freaking out next to me like, what's wrong, And I'm like, I can't believe God just made me laugh so hard, And he's like, yeah, I know, but like, what's going on, Use the power of the words of the wisdom from all the people in the past, let alone myself trying to propel it into our futures. This stuff is real. It's not a joke. And once you start realizing just how much of truth there is to being a spiritual being and everything, you can really change your reality. You can change your health, your mental state, everything around you. It may just take a little bit of lying to get it going, and your brain is okay with hearing a lie. Your brain will help you with your lie, and it helps to have other people go along with it. So very soon, I'm going to go back home to LA, deal with all of that crap with my doctor, and I will get my doctor to help lie with me. And I will ask all of you as well to lie with me, to tell me how, even if you're not seeing me walk, like right now I'm sitting on my waterbed, dude, that I've had since I was a teenager, but like, tell me how healthy, it looks. Like you could see before there was a problem. Like you just can't believe how much of a difference there is now, that kind of a deal. But watch how you say it to me. Make sure it's all positive, there's no negative in it, and you want to propel it forward. You don't want to speak of anything in the past. And if you guys need help with your situations and your health, be it mental illness or what, dude, I will do the same for you. I will tell you flat out just by watching your videos. I am so blown away in the difference in your health that I can see just in the look of your face alone. I am so shocked at how healthy you've become just in a matter of a couple of videos that I've seen. Like, this is only going on for a couple of weeks, and I'm seeing so much of an improvement in you. I am so grateful. I'm watching your health improve right before my very eyes. See what I mean? Namaste, babies. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. I might do another video, I'm sure, because I got a few more things I want to cover. I do want to do another, verse in the Tao Te Ching. I do want to do more. Blah, blah, blah. It is late. I'll try. I love you. Namaste.